बैंड नहीं, नेशनल एंथम नहीं हुआ
उसके बाद
नहीं लाइन अप ही नहीं हुए अभी तक।
सर नेशनल एंथम के बाद
पहले
स्टार्ट कर दिया, बैंड ही नहीं
वो बैंड को तो बुलाएं जी और टीम्स को लाइन अप करवाना है। ठीक है, पहले टीम्स को रिक्वेस्ट करें फॉर द लाइन अप। लाइन अप करवा दो।
नेशनल एंथम प्ले हुआ फिर बैंड खड़ा हो जाए।
नहीं, पहले लाइन अप होता है फिर बैंड आता है, वो वेट करते हैं उतनी देर और साथ ही इंट्रोडक्शन होता है। ये नहीं होता कि टीम्स बाद में लाइन अप कर लेंगी, ना वो गड़बड़ होती है बिकॉज आपने क्राउड को इतना मार्जिन नहीं होता कि आप वो वेट करना शुरू कर दें।
सर पहले नेशनल एंथम करें फिर आप लाइन अप करेंगे?
नहीं, लाइन अप पहले होगा
सर,
साथ आप नेशनल एंथम बताओगे और फिर आप मुझे हैंड ओवर कर दें।
सर अब हम इनके लाइन अप का वेट करें।
जी पहले ही लेट देम लाइन अप।
सर भी टीम लाइन अप होगी फिर सर उसके बाद नेशनल ये होगा। सर वेट करें टीम्स लाइन अप टीम की अनाउंसमेंट करके लाइन अप होगी।
नहीं इस तरह नहीं होता है।
नहीं होगा,
नहीं
वो ये कर रहे हैं सर।
पहले लाइन अप
वो
होगा,
खुद लाइन अप होंगे
फिर ये नेशनल एंथम के लिए रिक्वेस्ट करेंगे, वो बैंड बजेगा और साथ ही फिर ये मेरा अनाउंस करके मुझे हैंड ओवर करेंगे और मैं इंट्रोडक्शन शुरू कर दूँगा।
वो ऑटोमेटिकली खुद ब खुद अभी लाइन अप हो जाएगी।
वो लाइन अप करवा रहा है ना, वो सेक्रेटरी खड़ा हुआ है। ठीक है, बिकॉज वरना गड़बड़ हो जाएगी, इट विल कम बोरिंग।
चलाना शुरू करो, बोलना शुरू करो कि टीम्स आ रही हैं, ठीक है, उसका भी शुरू करें ना। पॉज आ गया,
मैं बताता हूँ
तारक साहब से बताओ क्या करना है। रिक्वेस्ट कर रहे हैं
May I request both the teams, the finalists of today's prestigious final, to please line up in front of the grandstand. Thank you. जावेद मवाज साहब ने आना है ऊपर, ये हमजा के वो हैं जावेद मवाज, उनके लिए एक चेयर किसी को बस he's a very senior member. एक चेयर बेटा, एक चेयर अरेंज करवा दो। मैं आपको बताता हूँ, अभी वो 2 प्लेयर नहीं ना आए, वो देखें उस टीम में वो जा रहा है और एक प्लेयर इस टीम में और है, वो फारूक अमीन सूफी है। इनके भी 3 प्लेयर, वो चौथा जो है वो उधर सेकंड बॉल कर रहा है। आप बैंड को कहीं ज़रा तैयार हो जाएं, जब बैंड तैयार है.
Can we please have the teams lined up in front of the grandstand? Thank you.
एक प्लेयर अभी भी शॉट है, वो खड़ा हुआ है.
We've still got one player short on the field. Can I request the FG Deen Polo team members to please complete their lineup?
थोड़ा सा देखो ना, उनको सख्ती भी ना करते हैं, ये काम नहीं होना चाहिए. मैं वही कह रहा हूँ ना, ये गलत हो रहा है. चलें आप अनाउंस करें.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we proceed further with the day, we have the 28th Frontier Force Regiment Pipe Band with us today to perform the national anthems. You are all requested to rise in the honor of the national anthem. Our commentator for today's final is Mr. Faisal Tarar.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, a very warm welcome to all of you at the final of the Lahore Smart City Pink Polo Cup 2025. May the best team win today. We'll go in with the formal introductions of the players in front of you. Please give them a big hand first. Going in with the Master Paints team clad in white shirts on your right hand side, starting in the order of which they're standing. Playing for them at number 1 position, Farooq Amin Sufi. At number 2, Zara Shah. At number 3, Bilal Hai. And at number 4, Agha Musa Ali Khan. On your left hand side, clad in black shirts, the FG Deen Polo team members. Playing for them at number 1 position, Manam Faisal. At number 2, Abbas Mukhtar. At number 3, SM Rafe. And at number 4, Hamza Mawaz Khan. Match officials for today's final, Raja Taimur Nadeem and Sayyid Turab Rizvi. Ladies and gentlemen, you can see on the scoreboard a handicap difference of half a goal in favor of the Master Paints team. That is because of the cumulative difference of the handicap of both the teams combined together. So Master Paints start off this match with a half a goal advantage on the scoreboard, which means this is going to be a 4-checker match and it cannot go into extra time at any cost. So the first checker about to kick in. The ball will be thrown in.
Now I will request Major General Faisal Ghaffar Rana, General Officer Commanding 11th Division, Veteran Jinnah Polo Fields, to throw in the ball to start the match.
So ladies and gentlemen, the first checker kicks off. The ball has been thrown in, but straight away there was a whistle. Teams once again in a lineup there under the center tee. Taimur Nadeem there. He threw the ball away. The ball ricochets after hitting one of Zara is there. Goes in for a backhander there. The ball in front of Hamza Mawaz Khan will take the ball under his possession. You'll see a lot of Hamza Mawaz Khan in this match, I can assure you that. White helmet, the other one in the white shirt and white helmet, Musa closing on to him. Hamza crosses the center line there, goes over the top. In comes Abbas. He was backing him up, gives a pass back to his senior player. Hamza Mawaz Khan back in action. Hamza going in through, good opportunity. He's taking his time, he's centering himself, well balanced there. Hamza Mawaz Khan. Unfortunately, Hamza Mawaz Khan, what a lovely attack that was from Hamza, but ultimately couldn't score. Straight away, FG Deen Polo with the first attack, the first checker in progression. Knock-in taken by Musa. Musa goes in for a lofted drive on the far side of the ground. The ball lands in front of Abbas. Abbas connects, slices the ball, takes it onto the far side yet again. Next to the sideboard area, Bilal Hai is there. Abbas goes in for a backhander in front of Musa. Musa goes in for a backhander. This was intercepted there by Hamza. Hamza back in action there. He's planning it. He's a very shrewd customer. Hamza Mawaz Khan. Good anticipation there once again. Bilal, Hamza locked in battle there. Hamza taps the ball forward. Bilal comes into action in defense, taking the ball out of the danger zone there. He's fumbling there a bit, loses connection. A backhander by Abbas. The ball in no man's land. Let's see who reaches the ball first. It's going to be Musa. Agha Musa Ali Khan. Stopping and turning, in comes Abbas. He was raising his stick. We have a whistle. We'll have to wait for the umpire's call. A spot penalty in favor of Master Paints. Musa taps the ball into play. Abbas next to him forward. Half drive by Musa. Gathering some pace and momentum over there. Gives another lovely drive past the center line. The ball in front of Abbas. He's looking back behind him. He'll take his time. Drives onto the offside. Coming in infield now. There comes another one. Couldn't really get hold of the ball the way he would have liked. A little bump by Rafe into Bilal Hai, and we have a whistle. Infringement on the line of the ball. A penalty for the first one of the final, awarded to the team in black, FG Deen Polo. For those of you who are new to this sport, penalty 4 is a free hit, the ball being placed at a distance of 60 yards from the goal mouth, and it's a defended penalty. The players in white, they will be spread across the goal mouth. They'll try to defend and intercept this. Hamza Mawaz Khan on a canter. There he comes, a rolling drive, intercepted by Bilal Hai. The ball scooped up in air. Bilal Hai once again back in action, back in defense. He will try to clear this away. He's taking his time. Half drive by him. Still managing it. Hamza, he was ahead of him, gaining possession of the ball. The ball on the far side. Bilal Hai gives it a drive. A backhander coming in by Rafe. Intercepted there by Farooq Amin Sufi. Manam is there. Sufi gives it a whack onto the offside. The ball landing in front of Rafe. Rafe gives it a gentle tap. Tapping and turning at the same time. Changes direction of play. He was hooked there by Musa. Take a quick little turn, slowing the momentum. Hamza gives it a backhander onto the offside. The ball in front of Bilal. Bilal gives it another backhander onto the offside. The ball in front of Musa. He leaves it. But we had a whistle. We still have some discussion going on. The match officials, they probably referred the matter to the third man. That's Colonel Shoaib Aftab Khan. The Pink Polo tournament, it's turned out to be quite a unique tournament in its own rights over the last few years. Sponsored by Lahore Smart City, and we would like to take this opportunity to thank the sponsor. It's a classic example of diversity and inclusion, this tournament. But right now we have a 40-yard penalty and Musa will be taking it. Musa goes in, takes the aerial route, dead center, spot on. Perfect execution there. The first goal coming up for Master Paints. They were already into the lead by half a goal. So they move on to 1.5 goals to nil now. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a half-time to the first chakra, which means players will be going off the field for change of fresh mounts. We'll take a short break here and resume shortly with the remaining first chakra. Thank you.
सीट है आप बैठे
नहीं मैं तो बैठता ही नहीं हूँ। थैंक यू।
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The first checker is still in progression. Half-time break is over. Teams back onto the field. And play will resume with a throw-in. There it goes. The first checker resumes. The ball in front of Bilal, who gives it a gentle tap in front of Musa. Musa trying to connect, but Hamza steals the ball away. He's coming in towards the sideboard area now. I think he'll go in by himself, asking his players to make way for himself. Raising his stick in anticipation. That was Bilal Hay, who came in the line of the ball. And Hamza's got a penalty. Penalty 3 in favor of FG Deen Polo as a result of that last whistle blown. And it will be Hamza Mawaz Khan who will be taking this 40-yard penalty for his team FG Deen. There he comes, lofted drive, straight on, dead center, into the goal mouth. No problem with that, ladies and gentlemen. The first goal comes out for FG Deen Polo of the mallet of Hamza Mawaz Khan. Both the goals have been scored off penalty threes. The earlier one was executed by Aga Musa Ali Khan, this one by Hamza Mawaz Khan. Teams back onto the center tee. The ball has been thrown in. Abbas, but before he could do anything, it was Bilal Hay. We have a whistle. Abbas is claiming the foul. Discussions going on into the field. We'll know in a moment the umpire's call on this one.
अच्छा माशाल्लाह माशाल्लाह अच्छा 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 मैं सर अभी आपको कहता हूँ ये एक पेनल्टी होने लगी है मैं एक सेकंड थैंक्स
Penalty 4 in favor of FG Deen Polo. Earlier on it was penalty 3. Hamza was successful in scoring that one. We'll have to wait for the result of the penalty for Hamza on a slow canter. There he comes again, the aerial route taken, but this time a little misdirected and it's been signaled as going out. Knocking in favor of Master Paints, it will be Aga Musa Ali Khan who will start off Umpire says play. There comes Musa. Taps the ball, whacks it. Half drive, landing in front of Bilal. Good pass there. Bilal, another half drive. Yet another half drive past the centre tee. Now he's gaining some momentum over there. He goes over the top, a little fumble on his part there. Hamza is back in action, takes the ball under his possession. Will he turn? Will he go in for a backhander? Musa is glued on to him. Hamza showing his skill. Coming in infield now. He goes over the top. Zara goes over the top as well. It's Hamza back in action. Lovely drive there. Hamza sensing he's got that moment in his hand. A rolling drive. Hamza Mawaz Khan gaining some speed and momentum. Bilal closing on to him. Hamza Mawaz Khan, ladies and gentlemen, this could be turning out another goal. Hamza Mawaz Khan. The second goal comes up for Hamza. Two goals to 1.5. FG Deen into the lead now. That was a sign of a great player, Hamza Mawaz Khan. The moment he senses something, he changes gears. Ball being thrown in once again. Abbas trying to connect with the ball. There's a whistle. Still have discussions going on the field. Players engaged with discussions with the match officials. Is still to know. It's a penalty in favour of Master Paints, certainly. Penalty 4 it is. 60-yard defended penalty awarded to Master Paints. And it will be Aga Musa Ali Khan who will be executing this penalty. An opportunity for Master Paints to regain the lead, but we'll have to wait. There he comes, swift-looking drive, intercepted by Hamza. Hamza's got the position. Hamza Mawaz Khan is waiting for the players to go, spread out. Going in, pass. Rafi was waiting for that miss. Farooq Amin once again. He goes over the top with a backhander once again. Rafi was waiting. Another backhander going waste by Bilal. In comes Musa. Back in defense. He's tapping and turning at the same time. Last few seconds to go in the first chakka. Musa drives the ball towards the sideboard. Coming in diagonally. In comes Farooq Amin Sufi. Ladies and gentlemen, with that second bell, the first chakka comes to an end. Eventful chakka for both the teams. 3 goals scored. FG Deen still into the lead. We'll take a short break here and resume shortly with the second. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, you have just witnessed the second chakra of the polo match. You shall now be listening to the 28th Frontier Force Regiment Pipe Band performing the celebrated musical composition Tera Pakistan Hai Ya Mera Pakistan Hai. Ladies and gentlemen, it is pertinent to mention that the original song was written by Bashir Farooq and sung by Amjad Hussain in the year 1985.
After that,
Ladies and gentlemen, the 28th Frontier Force Regiment Pipe Band will be performing Mera Iman Pakistan, sung by our most famous Ustad Nusrat Fateh Ali Khan Saab and released in the year 1996.
But once I start, I don't cough in between. I know honey and black pepper. I do that. I know. Okay, the second checker starts, so I'll get back to it. Okay. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The second checker kicks off. Farooq Amin Sufi there. He's going infield now, across the field there. Hamza is glued onto him. Hamza Mawaz Khan. Musa tried to steal the ball away. Hamza is back into action. In comes Farooq Amin Sufi. We have a whistle. A spot penalty in favor of FG Deen. There comes Hamza once again, taps the ball gently. Bilal Hay ahead of him, trying to block him. Hamza going in on the far side, takes a little turn now, trying to deceive him. Abbas is coming to his rescue, but Hamza still with the possession of the ball, takes the ball on the near side now. Bilal onto his offside. Hamza once again, he goes over the top. A backhander, lovely backhander there by Aga Musa Ali Khan onto the offside. The ball landing into no man's land. Manam is there. Manam Faisal goes in for an offside backhander, intercepted by Farooq Amin Sufi. In comes Raf as well. Everybody was there clinging on to the ball, trying to scramble the possession away from each other, but we have a whistle. वो सामने a center line penalty awarded to the team in white, Master Paints. In comes Aga Musa Ali Khan. Whacks it a half drive, the ball in front of Hamza. Take the ball under his position, take a quick little turn there, changes direction of play. Sufi is there as well. Hamza now taps the ball further up. Once again, couldn't really get hold of it. Trying to whack the ball, he was asking for a penalty. There's a whistle.
spot penalty in favor of Master Paints. Aga Musa back in action. There he comes, lofted drive, beautifully driven. There goes, it was misdirected. Good attempt there by Musa, although couldn't score on that one. Hamza starts off by tapping the ball now, whacks it forward, a pass for Abbas, Mukhtar Abbas giving it a bit of a run there, comes in, beautiful shot onto the offside. Look at Abbas Mukhtar go and look at his pony go. Ladies and gentlemen, Abbas Mukhtar looking behind, Aga Musa trying to chase him there, but he's uncatchable. Is there another goal? And yes, he scores! What a lovely goal that was. All through and through, he made sure once Hamza had given a pass, didn't make any mistake. That was Abbas Mukhtar from FG Deen Polo scoring that third goal for his side. May I request you all to please give him a big hand once again, ladies and gentlemen. He deserves it for that lovely field goal. The team's once again back onto the center tee. The ball has been thrown in. Once again, Hamza Mawaz Khan in a flash onto the ball. Bilal is there, glued onto him. Hamza now trying to get past him, make his way there. Takes the ball on the near side, gives it a gentle nudge there. He's trying to deceive his opponent there. Look at him. Once again showing his skill set there. Takes a little turn coming in infield now. Hamza Mawaz Khan, another gentle drive there. Goes into the 30-yard box, ladies and gentlemen. Hamza Mawaz Khan on the attack. Hamza Mawaz Khan, he misses at the last moment. Bilal coming in defense there. Bilal Hay now. Hamza going in for that backhander there. Couldn't really get hold of the ball. Musa with the ball now. Musa clears it away with a drive onto the offside. The ball in front of Abbas. Gives it a gentle push now. Changes direction of play. Once again, FG Deen onto the attack. Abbas trying to make connection of the ball, but loses it. In comes Bilal. Takes a quick little turn there. Now drives the ball. A pass for Farooq Amin Sufi, but Sufi closing onto him is Rafe. Sufi makes connection on the near side. Sufi into the, he goes over the top. In comes Abbas. Abbas back in defense. Will he go for a backhander? Couldn't really execute it perfectly the way he would have liked it. Hamza back in action, takes the ball on the near side, clears it beautifully now. Hamza once again, a neck shot there by Hamza Mawaz Khan. He's gaining some momentum, asking Abbas to go forward. Hamza Mawaz Khan gives a pass to Abbas. No, he's come back. He's come back into the picture. I think he's decided it. Will he give a pass? Will he go himself? He's back into picture. Hamza Mawaz Khan slices the ball, ladies and gentlemen. The ball going. It was little on the right hand side. Good fierce attack once again by FG Deen Polo. Half time to Chakka number 2, 3 goals to 1.5 with FG Deen Polo leading up till now. We'll take a short break here and resume with the rest of the second Chakka. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the chief guest for today's event, Lieutenant General and Begum Fayaz Hussain Shah, Hilale Imtiaz Military, Commander 4 Corps has arrived. On behalf of Jinnah Polo Fields, I welcome today's chief guest, Lieutenant General and Begum Fayaz Hussain Shah, Hilale Imtiaz Military, Commander 4 Corps, to the final of Pink Polo Cup 2025. To quickly recapitulate on the happenings so far, final of Pink Polo Cup 2025 is being played today between Team FG Deen and Team Master Paint. Team FG Deen is currently leading after the end of second chakkar with a score of 3 into 1.5.
बैठ गई हाफ टाइम और भी ज्यादा विकेट पे ये पक्की बात थी कैसे
भाई यही है
मैं क्या हो गया
Change. Sorry.
No, no, no issues.
Do they take? They have two horses, or each
No,
time
no,
is a
no,
new
no.
horse?
Each player has about 8, 10 horses
For
or
one
more
match.
for one game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And they can change in between as well, but there's no break, so a player can just go. Yeah,
Between
any time that they find.
Oh,
If
so
I want to
suddenly
change
my horse
player.
is not well, I ask to
Yeah,
change.
no, no, you don't ask. There's only one break officially given between the checkers or end of the checker, but in between, if there's a goal, if the ball goes out, a player can just go and just
Okay.
change the horse. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Second checker resumes with a knock-in. Musa takes the aerial route onto the offside, the ball landing in front of Bilal. Bilal comes in. Lovely drive there by Bilal. Hey, he's gaining momentum over there now. Checks his pony suddenly. Closing onto him, Abbas, who hooks him on the near side. Farooq Amin backing him up there. Pushing the ball further up. He's raising his stick in anticipation of claiming a foul. Bilal is there. They're backing each other up. Good backing up there by Master Paints. They're back into action. Bilal trying to go in with that neck shot. Couldn't really execute it well. Hamza is there back in action in defense. He goes over the top. Sufi, Farooq Amin, Sufi there. He's taking his time. Lots and lots of traffic accumulating in front of him. In comes Hamza with a clear shot. Lovely shot there by Hamza Mawaz Khan. Abbas sensing he's got an opportunity there. Look at him come back like a flash. Look at the pony now go like a flash as well. Beautiful pony. They're good athletes. Look at that. Abbas Mukhtar, another half drive. He's all alone. Can he execute another goal from that angle? No. A little unlucky maybe. But good attack by FG Deen Polo once again. The ball goes past the backline, knocking in favor of Master Paints. Musa taps the ball into play, still gently pushing it forward, taking his time. Hamza is there ahead of him. Hamza Mawaz Khan steals the ball away from him. Look at that, Hamza sensing that. That is the sign of a shrewd player. Battle going on between the two. Musa back in action, takes once again, steals the ball away, goes in for a lovely drive. The ball landing next to the center line marker there. In comes Rafe with a backhander. Couldn't really execute it well. Sufi is there, who intercepts it. Sufi taking his time, goes in for a lovely drive. Farooq Amin, Sufi the ball into the 30-yard box. Rafe is there, back in defense. Will he go for a shot? Yes, he drives the ball towards the side. Once in, comes in, another drive, turning at the same time. Half drives by Rafe. Look at that. Once again, he is executing these half drives very well. A little fumble, and Hamza backing him up. He goes over the top. That's a rare miss by Hamza Mawaz Khan. Sufi back into action, changes direction of play. Manam is there. Manam takes the ball into her custody. Manam still tapping the ball. Hamza comes to her rescue, takes the ball under his possession. He's waiting, taking his time. Musa is close to him, trying to challenge him. Hamza now going in outfield next to sideboard. The first spell of the second checker goes. Hamza swings. Hamza still managing to take the ball. Last few seconds. 22 seconds to go in this chaka. Hamza taking the ball on the near side, now going in infield. Hamza Mawaz Khan, can he slice the ball from that angle? He goes in, slices it. The ball's still in play. In comes Abbas, takes it, the ball on the near side. Musa is there. Look at that defense from Aga Musa Ali Khan. With a backhander, Bilal is there as well. It's all happening out there. The ball's still in play, ladies and gentlemen. With that second bell, we come to the end of the second chaka. What an eventful end to the second chaka. It's half time to this final. We'll take a short break and resume shortly with the third. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 28th Frontier Force Regiment Pipe Band will be performing Mera Iman Pakistan, sung by our most famous Ustad Nusrat Fateh Ali Khan Sahab and released in the year 1996.
स्पीकर की परमिशन लेनी है चीफ गेस्ट से तो वो कैसे लेंगे अनाउंसमेंट में तो लिखा हुआ है कि आप परमिशन लें बट ही सिटिंग ओवर देयर कैसे
परमिशन नहीं बस छोड़ दे परमिशन नहीं होता हाँ हाँ लेट हिम एंजॉय तो प्ले में ब्रेक आ जाता है
देखिए वो चीज़ याद नहीं आती जब बैंक पे नहीं थी
Quickly recapitulate on the happenings so far. Final of Pink Polo Cup 25 is being played between Team FC Deen and Team Master Paint. Team FC Deen is currently leading after the end of second chakar with a score of 3 into 1.5.
interested in cheese making here.
Okay. Cheese is a big industry in Europe, even in England. Every region has
English
their...
cheese is disgusting.
I know that, but I'm saying every region has their own
Yeah.
cheese. The French would always say that, I know that.
Don't talk to me about English cheese.
I know. That's a faux pas, huh? And even the wine and the champagne.
Doesn't exist English wine.
No, I know English wine doesn't exist.
No, English they have jetty.
But they're making, in some regions now, they're making their wine. But obviously that's not what French wine is all about. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Half-time break is over. 3 goals to 1.5. FG Deen Polo leading. Teams back onto the field with fresh mounts. Third chakka about to begin. Ball being placed at the centre line marker. There comes Aga Musa Ali Khan. A gentle tap on the ball now. Whacks it, a half drive, lofted one. A pass for Farooq Amin Sufi. He comes, drives beautifully there. Lofted drive, landing straight ahead of Abbas. Abbas goes in for a backhander there. Bilal was there as well. A backhander by Rafe. Hamza back into position, back in defense, taking the ball away, gives it a pass. Look at that pass, lovely pass, calculated pass towards Abbas. Abbas now, a little fumble, loses possession. Bilal also couldn't manage control. In comes Hamza once again. Hamza Mawaz Khan, look at that pass, a neck shot there towards Abbas. But Bilal is there, back in defense. Hamza once again backing his player up. He comes in. A little fumble on his part there. In comes Rafi as well, gives a pass towards his senior player Hamza Mawaz Khan, who takes a quick little turn now, coming in. Lots of traffic in front of him, trying to carve out his way. Waiting. We have a whistle in the meantime. We'll have to wait for the umpire's call. Spot मिल गई है मास्टर को? Spot है ना? A spot penalty in favor of Master Paints. Aga Musa Ali Khan. A pass towards Bilal, intercepted there by Abbas. Bilal takes it on the near side. Abbas is there, will go in for a backhander, tail backhander there in front of Bilal. Bilal, he goes in for another tail backhander, scooped one, landing in no man's hand, but Sufi Amin is there. Farooq Amin Sufi going in with a neck shot on the far side of the ground. The ball landing in front of Musa. Musa, good opportunity for Musa from that angle. Let's see what he can do, because at some point in time he'd have to change direction of play. Musa now still in possession of the ball. Abbas is glued onto him, coming in infield. He loses possession. Ball in front of Farooq Amin Sufi. In comes Musa, but we had a whistle before that. Spot in favor of FG Deen Polo. There comes Hamza Mawaz Khan on a slow canter. He's coming slowly and gradually. Now whacks it, gives a pass towards Abbas. Scooped up ball, landing near about on the center tree line. Abbas gaining some momentum there. He loses connection. In comes Sufi with a backhander in front of Hamza. Hamza intercepts, gains his balance, gives it a whack. Look at that pass towards Rafe. FG Deen player, Polo team really backing each other up. Sufi, lovely defense by Sufi. Coming in now is Aga Musa Ali Khan, will clear it. He's gently pushing it forward. In comes Abbas, trying to snatch the ball away, but Musa still having possession of the ball. He's slowly and gradually slowed the pace of the movement, giving it the ball ricocheting after hitting Hamza's pony. Hamza back in action now. Changes direction of play. Look at that pass towards Abbas Mukhtar. Abbas Mukhtar looking behind. He's got all the time in the world. A little fumble on his part. The ball still going towards the goal mouth. Musa back in defense. Lovely defense there by Aga Musa Ali Khan. The ball still in play. Hamza back in action. Musa steals the ball away, but we have a whistle, which means we'll have to wait for the umpire's judgment. Matter referred to the third man, Umar Minhas. The third man adjudicates it's a no foul, which means play will resume with a throw-in. But right now we're waiting for Abbas Mukhtar, who had gone off the field for change of his mount.
Each coach has like 8 horses.
Maybe 10, 12, there's no number. But the minimum, obviously, they have to have something like 8 or 10. Because what can possibly become injured during play, so you need to have extra horses. Players back in a lineup. The ball has been thrown a milli. Still, it's Hamza. Along with him, Bilal Hay. Musa is there as well, scrambling for possession. A backhander by Rafi. Hamza takes the ball on the near side. Still engaged in battle with Bilal. Hamza Mawaz Khan straightening himself. He shoots at the goal, ladies and gentlemen. A little on the right hand side. Good attempt though. No result.
Hamza is like a star.
Yeah, he's the best player in Pakistan. He's a 4 handicap player. Half time to the third chukka setting in. 3 minutes 45 seconds on the clock remaining in the third chukka. So ladies and gentlemen, we'll take a short break here and resume shortly with the third chukka. Thank you.
So third checker, third checker end हुआ.
नहीं end नहीं हुआ, half time. Much space.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Musa drives, gives a pass towards But no, none of his players was there. Backhander, look at that backhander towards Abbas. Abbas, great position there, but Musa is there back in defense. He goes over the top as well. The ball still in the 40-yard marker. We have a whistle. That was Bilal Hay, who was trying to scramble the ball away. And we have a penalty too, a 30-yard undefended penalty in favor of the FG Deen Polo team. They're already into the lead by a goal and a half. Good opportunity for them to augment this lead further, and it will be Hamza Mawaz Khan, who doesn't miss much of these, but we'll have to wait. There he comes, a gentle half drive straight through the goal. The goal is good, ladies and gentlemen. The fourth goal comes up for FG Deen Polo team. And we're still into the third checker. A little over 3 minutes yet to go in the third checker. And after this, we will have the fourth, which will be the final checker. Teams back in a lineup. There it goes, Hamza. He's got the position, drives beautifully. He's anticipating Abbas would go up. Rafe is there as well. Look at Abbas. No, it's Rafe. Rafe drives it beautifully. A ground shot there that was misdirected. He comes back with a backhander there. That was intercepted by Musa. Sufi coming in defense as well. Hamza is there, takes the ball on the near side now. Hamza has taken a quick little turn, taking his time, making sure traffic in front of him. There he goes, shoots at the goal, interception there, but it's been declared a goal, ladies and gentlemen. The fifth goal coming up for FG Deen Polo team. And once again, Hamza Mawaz Khan engaged in another goal for FG Deen Polo team. 5 goals to 1.5, FG leading. 1 minute, 41 seconds still to go. The team once again in a lineup. The ball has been thrown in. In comes Bilal Hay. Fumble, Hamza sensing he had an opportunity. Look at him, takes the ball on the other side, now in the offside. What a lovely looking drive that is. Hamza Mawaz Khan, Musa is nowhere close to him. Hamza sensing he can score another goal. There he goes with another goal. The sixth one coming up for FG Deen Polo team. So FG Deen Polo, in the last few minutes, they're on a roller coaster. It was 3 goals to 1.5 not very long ago, and now it's 6 goals to 1.5. Master Paints need to change a bit of a strategy there. They're relenting under pressure. On the far side, once again, the team's in a lineup. Ball's been thrown in. It's Musa. Rafe is there as well. Bilal comes to his rescue, takes the ball under his position, changes direction of play. The first spell of the third checker goes. Hamza challenging Bilal Hay, locked in battle there. Bilal slowing the pace a bit there, making sure he doesn't lose possession, gives it a pass towards Farooq Amin Sufi. Manam is there, back in defense as well. Sufi takes the ball on the left side, goes over the top. In comes Hamza back in defense, going across the goal. There comes Musa, steals the ball away from Hamza. Let's see what he can do from that angle. Takes the ball. No, he fumbled. Hamza back in action. The second bell and the final bell of the third checker goes. 6 goals to 1.5. FG Deen Polo leading. We will take a short break and resume with the fourth and the final checker shortly. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 28th Frontier Force Regiment Pipe Band will now perform the prodigious musical composition Gham Hai Ya Khushi Hai Tu, sung by Ustad Nusrat Fateh Ali Khan and written by Nasir Kazmi Sahab in 1952.
So ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. After the chakra break, we're back online. We hope you're enjoying this lovely final. A little bit about this tournament. There were initially 8 teams who entered this tournament. The Pink Polo, sponsored by Lahore Smart City. And the format was that each team has to have one woman player. Many foreign players, they're participating in these tournaments as well. They've coming here in Lahore for the last about 4 or 5 years now. The ball's been thrown in. Hamza Mawaz with the possession of the ball is taking his time, asking players to go forward. Now he goes himself, gaining some momentum and speed. Musa challenge him, taking him on there. Musa goes past him. No, it's Bilal. Bilal Hay now coming and going in across to the far side. Abbas is there as well, intercepting the ball. Musa is there. But it will be Abbas. Whacks the ball forward. A pass for Hamza Mawaz Khan, who takes it on the near side. A little fumble. Let's see what he can do. No, he's connecting it well. No, fumbled once again. Loses possession. In comes Zara, she goes past as well. Bilal is there as well. Next to him, Abbas trying to connect. Missed. In comes Rafe. Pushed it gently, taking his time. Going in straight towards his target. Musa taking him on. Goes in for a tail backhander, which went into a pony. Zara is there as well. Lots and lots of traffic now onto the ball. Musa taking it out of the melee. Now he's gone in. Changes direction of play as well, gaining some momentum and speed. Musa is being chased there by Hamza. Musa, another drive there, the ball in front of Abbas. Abbas checks his pony, goes in for an open backhand shot. In comes Hamza Mawaz Khan, takes the ball there, gives it a push there. Look at that drive, landing straight into no man's land. He's sensing he has a chance once again, slicing it. Look at that ground shot. Can he do that? He's done it a lot of times before. Can he slice the ball? No. A little mistake sometimes. That can happen with great players as well. And the ball goes past the back line. Knocking in favor of Master Paints. There comes Bilal. Coming in diagonally this time. Goes in for a drive, a pass for Musa. Musa now asking him to hit the ball. He's hit it. Pass for Farooq Amin Sufi. In comes Abbas as well. Abbas taking on Bilal. A backhander there. The ball stationary next to the sideboard area. Musa is there. He takes the ball under his possession. Straightening himself. Ahead of him, it's Hamza Mawaz Khan blocking him up. Hamza steals the ball away from him. Musa raising his stick. Umpire is not interested. Mawaz has got the possession now. He's turning at the same time, gaining some momentum there, going in infield. Give it to the pass towards Abbas. A backhander attempted there, one missed by Bilal. In comes Hamza there. He was anticipating that one. Hamza Mawaz Khan gaining his balance, his rhythm there. He's got a little fumble there. Musa with a backhander. It's all happening out there. Rafe coming in there, taking it forward. Zara gluing on. Rafe now, can he make a move from that angle? Hamza Mawaz Khan on their side. Hamza Mawaz Khan scores another goal, ladies and gentlemen. Slowly and gradually we could sense FG Deen Polo. They were making those little moves. And in the end it was Hamza Mawaz Khan scoring the 7th goal for his team. 7 goals to 1.5. The 4th and the final chakra still in progression. 4 minutes, 6 seconds still to go. Ladies and gentlemen, we have that whistle that meant a half time to the final chakra. A little bit about the tournament. As I was saying, there were 8 teams who entered the tournament initially. And we have lots of foreign players who've been coming in over the years. The 2 sisters from Mexico, one of them was playing the subsidiary final earlier on today as well, Amelia Garibay and his sister Paula Garibay. Thank you so much. We've got many talented young players who've been playing these tournaments. Hamza Mawaz Khan, although he's not very old, but he's been on the circuit for many years. And he's really transcended into one of the best players Pakistan has produced. Then we have Aga Musa Ali Khan, another upcoming talent. Bilal Hai has been there on the circuit for some years, very experienced as well. We've got Abbas Mukhtar, a very keen polo player, takes his polo very seriously. And we've got Farooq Amin Sufi as well, enjoys his polo thoroughly. We've got Manam, an upcoming woman player, lots and lots of talent. Zara takes her polo very seriously these days. The two umpires, Raja Taimur Nadeem is a professional, plays mostly in England. He's umpiring this final. And we've got the youngster, Sayyid Turab Rizwi, a very promising talent. I've been watching him over the last about 5-6 years now. He was missing in action for the last about couple of years. He was pursuing his education. He's back in action now. There he goes with the throw-in. Hamza Mawaz Khan taking a turn there on the far side. There he goes, takes the ball on the near side. Gaining momentum, sensing he could do it once again. Hamza Mawaz Khan, ladies and gentlemen, a little fumble on his part. The ball on the far side, round the corner there. In comes Rafe. Is it still in play? No, it's been declared as going past the back line. So knocking in favor of Master Paint. There comes Musa. Gives it to Bilal. Bilal, he taps the ball into play. There he comes once again asking Musa to go forward. Bilal now going forward himself next to the sideboard area, but we have a whistle. The one in the green helmet with the green and white striped shirt, that's Sayyid Turab Rizvi, mounted on a grey pony. The other gentleman mounted on the pony in the green and white striped shirt, that's Raja Taimur Nadeem in that faint grey helmet. As a result of the last whistle blown, the ball has been placed on the center line marker, which means as per the rules of polo, this is a penalty 5B in favor of Master Paint's team. 7 goals to 1.5. We for sure know the fate of this final until something really extraordinary happens in the last 3 minutes. Bilal starting off, gaining speed and momentum. There he goes, slices the ball. No. He's been challenged there with a backhander there by Abbas Mukhtar, landing in front of Hamza. Hamza takes the ball on the near side now, brings it on the offside. Connecting it really well now, going past Farooq Amin Sufi. He's all alone there. Musa is in front of him, goes, whacks it, a lofted drive, landing straight into the 40-yard box. A pass towards Abbas Mukhtar. Can this youngster do once again what he's been doing before? There he goes with another goal. What a connection that was, what a drive. Hamza Mawaz Khan, sorry, I beg your pardon, that was Rafe Sheikh. Rafe Sheikh scoring a lovely goal. Adrenaline rush, mujhe bhi to ho jata hai. That was Rafe Sheikh. Eight goals to 1.5. Last 2 minutes still to go in the chakka. Musa, Hamza with a backhander, lovely tail backhander pass for Abbas, but Bilal is there to defend with a backhander, landing in front of Rafe, who goes in for another backhander. In comes Abbas. This time it's Abbas who fumbles. Backing him up there was Hamza. Ball in front of Bilal, who takes it under his position. He's there in defense, defending it well, going past Hamza, a pass towards Musa. Musa taking his time there. Hamza trying to get, now Musa onto the near side, pacing his movement there. In comes Hamza once again, takes the possession of the ball. Hamza now changing direction of play as well as tapping of the ball glued onto him. Look at that control. Hamza Mawaz Khan, a little fumble, goes in over the top. In comes Rafe backing him up. Look at that backing, intercepted very well there by Musa. Hamza is there as well. In comes Manam as well. Look at the players in the black backing each other up. A hook there. We have a whistle. Hamza was there as well. Abbas was there as well. Musa was there as well. But we'll have to wait for the umpire's call. Penalty 5B. This time it's in favor of the team in white master paints. 51 seconds to go. Rather, it will be 21 seconds before you hear the bell, ladies and gentlemen. In comes Bilal Hay. Whacks it, lofted drive, a pass for, was it Farooq Amin Sufi? Yeah, but Rafi is there. He was hooked there by Farooq Amin Sufi. In comes Zara. She goes over the top. Manam is there back in defense. In comes Sufi. Whacks the ball, trying to slice it. He does slice it. He's got all the time in the world. Will he be able to score? Yes, that is a goal. The second goal comes up. Ladies and gentlemen, with that bell, we come to the end of the final of the Lahore Smart City Pink Polo. Many congratulations for a very, very convincing victory here for the FG Deen Polo team. Many congratulations to Hamza, Abbas and teammates, and commiserations to the team in white. It was not their day to be. Ladies and gentlemen, may I request you all to please remain seated. Shortly we will be going in for the presentation ceremony where the chief guest will be distributing the prizes amongst the winners and the runners-up. Thank you so much for being here with us, and thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 28th Frontier Force Regiment Pipe Band will now be performing Soni Dharti Allah Rakhe, sung by Shanaz Begum in 1973.
मोहम्मद पर इकरार